What's up, guys? Benchwoman95 here, bringing you another episode of another episode of another episode of Resident Evil Revelations 2 raid mode. In today's episode, I'm just gonna run through all the missions, I guess. Starting from mission 1,
Hold on. Hold on.
but wait, there's more. We're gonna be doing them on the very hard difficulty, because I've been working my way. I already got through these, but you know, I might as well run through them again. I'm just stuck on these ones. Well, not stuck, I just haven't bothered to play them yet, so we'll just run through these ones real quick, and then the last two will be a bit of a surprise. Kind of. I'll be the same level, so it's somewhat of a challenge. Bit of a surprise in the sense that every time you play the mission on a harder difficulty, nothing changes, just the level of the enemies and what abilities they have. So whether it be the size or element, all that good stuff, you know. I don't think anything else changes. I don't think any of the like the number of enemies change or any of that. I don't think so, at least. Let me am I gonna get electrocuted? No. I'm too good to get electrocuted. Climb on up. And this is up here. The only guy is like, this is like the only guy in raid mode that I think you can actually get away with pulling stealth on, unless you were playing as Hunk. Because he's already spawned like that, I think. Because every enemy just spawns fully aware of you, and then when you play as Hunk, they all like just give up on life. They just sit there and stare off into space, and you can sit there and like assassinate all of them, so you don't go visible until, well, I don't think you go visible when you attack. I only played as him one time, and that was because I had to do a daily mission for him. He's a pretty cool character too. I mean, got it for free, or at least I think so, with the whole season pass dealio. Then I bought Wesker. Haven't really played as him. He was the first character I played as, but I just haven't really played as him. But yeah, Jill's my favorite character. It was gonna be Gina, and then when I unlocked Jill as Gina, I was like, alright, the switch has to be done. So I started over. It wasn't that far to begin with though anyway, so it wasn't that bad. I was like level, what, 9? I wasn't that far. So it didn't really make much of a difference for me anyways. And I like this raid mode anyways. It's just fun to play through. Get money and weapons that are different. Kinda. Stats and all that. Gotta get prepared for when the game is online, then you can show off to your friends how much of a badass you are. I hope they add more characters too, because I want to, like, I don't know, I wouldn't mind running around as Ada or Leon or any of those sexy people. Like, who would, oh, you know, it'd be great if they had Natalia as a playable character. I don't know how they would do that, but, you know, her and her menacing bricks. She's unstoppable when she gets a brick in her hand, just saying. I've seen it with my own eyes. It was almost as messy as that. Fuck. I always forget that they explode, the ice guys. Explode into messiness. I want to see new, like, I wonder if they'll add more enemies from previous games, because I think there's only been like 3 enemies that they've added, and they were all from Resident Evil 6. They added those weird, well, they added the Executioner. So that's a lie. That guy's from Resident Evil 5. They added the Executioner. He's in like the very, very last mission. Oh, whoa. Off of me. Should have been paying attention. They had that weird fucking, I don't even know, the guy who like splits into multiple pieces. Like his hand, his torso, and his legs can go after you. And then they got those weird things that are like, kind of like, well, they're armored, and you can shoot the armored pieces off, and they become all fleshy under the armor. They're like the tank, kinda, if the tank were smaller. And those are the only 3 enemies I've seen that were from Resident Evil. These zombies kind of remind me of the zombies from Resident Evil 6. They have the same animations. Like, see, that's like a slower swing. I feel like these guys are like from Resident Evil 6. The only really unique enemies are like Mr. Hammer, kind of what looks like Pyramid Head. Let me reload, hold on. And no Sitchy. Oh, whoa, hold on, I'm itching my nose. Ow. So, oh, I don't want to, wait, am I gonna explode if I do this? He even lets me. Oh, sweet. No exploding for me, why can't I? Oh, that fucker knocked all my guns out of my hand. Alright, wait. He switched my shotgun to the left! Why'd he do that? I hope that glitches it. Maybe I can get into... oh, what's it called now? A 4th weapon. Sexy glitch found already. Let an enemy smack a gun out of your hands, pick it back up, and hope it goes to a slot that you don't already have. I really doubt that's what happened, but hey, I wouldn't mind. Excuse me. I love that they have like her animations back too. Like some of them. Like that one. The fucking double knee drop. Double knee drop was the greatest thing ever. I wish they had that one move though where she would jump and like wrap her legs around their head and like snap it with her legs. Because she's just very good with her legs like that. I don't think I've seen a move where she actually uses her hands. It's really cool. But they only have like 2 attack animations for every character. Which is, alright, you know. I liked it when there was, it depends on where you shot them or where you were standing. It would do a different attack. But I guess that's like too action-y or something. I don't know. That or... I don't know. I think it's fine, I guess. I just would rather that. Alright. Next mission. I think I'm probably going to be able to do another 2 missions, 3 missions. I don't know. I'm not going to bother looking in the store, even though there might be something good in there. It'll be fine. I'll just move on to the next mission. We'll be okay. You have no album space left. Alright, let's just get rid of some stuff then, shall we? 2 guys kissing, I'll have that. Just 1 bald guy, I'll take that. Bullet. It's on fire. Nah, I don't really like machine pistols. I'll just sell the rest of these. I don't need these. I want this one though. Be able to combine it later. Alright, I'll sell this. Fucking sell. Sell. Alright, there's all of them. Thank you, Carla. I believe that's who it is. Carla Redames from Resident Evil 6. If I'm saying her last name correctly. Because I don't think it's Ada Wong. And it sounds just like this voice actor that voiced both of them, so... I could be wrong, but that's just what I'm going with. I don't... It could be anyone. Even though... I don't know. I don't know who else it would be, though. I mean... Obviously it's a female character. Unless she's using a voice changer thingy. Then how the fuck are we supposed to guess who it is? I mean, the Capcom guys said that don't, you know, judge her by fucking go away, D. Judge her by fucking voice. But I played through Resident Evil 6 more than I should have, and I've heard that voice a lot, and I feel like that's who it is, and I'm just gonna go with who that is gonna be. Hopefully we'll find out soon. I doubt we'll find it out episode 2. It's probably gonna be in like episode 3 or 4. The campaign's been alright so far. It's not amazing. Ow. I just wish that they had online co-op. It'd make it more tolerable. Because there's some segments where it just wouldn't even be fun by yourself, I feel like. Like, I had to have my friends come over and play the game with me because I just didn't think it was that fun by yourself. It was more, like, just irritating by yourself. The amount of enemies that they were sending at you and the speed that they were at with the lack of ammo. I mean, yeah, survival horror, la 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 la, but, like, it's not survival horror if it's not fucking possible. It's just a really hard game that isn't fun at that point. Ow. Get off. Like, what's that area? There's an area, it's at near the end of the campaign, or the chapter for Carla. What the fuck is her name? Claire. I keep mixing her name up with Kyra from Evolve. Claire in Moira's campaign, where you go in this route, well, you put this gear in this thingy to open a door, and as soon as the door opens, it lets loose all the crazy inmates that were infected or whatever, and they come sprinting at you. So not only is there, like, I think they actually keep coming too. I don't think they ever end. And you have to sit there and watch Moira fucking shove a crowbar in this, like, 2x4 and try to rip it off a wall. But you have to see that twice, and each one takes about 30 seconds, maybe. I probably am over-exaggerating a little, but it takes way too long, I feel like, with the amount of enemies that are running at you, and the lack of ammo that you have. And sure, there's a flamethrower that you can activate. Actually, I think you're supposed to activate it. There's like a flamethrower you can activate. Like, you turn this thingy around, and then you turn this valve, and the flamethrower starts going. But even that doesn't stop the guys. It stops the little guys, sure. But then, pretty soon, you're in a room full of fucking, what's it called? Mini dudes, or big dudes. And what we had to actually end up doing was, I don't even know if we were supposed to be doing this or something, but what we ended up doing was turning the flamethrower back and forth and dodging. Like, one would be turning the thing and the other would be like dodging the guys and the flamethrower, just so we can burn them to death because we didn't have enough ammo to kill them. And once we cleared out all the big guys, because I think after the big guys are dead, they don't come back. You just start killing all the little guys. So that's pretty easy. All you need is the flamethrower for that, I think. I try to do knife. And then you gotta sit there for basically a minute just watching Moira go, "I can't do it, Claire!" Just like doing her fucking dumb shit. And then she finally does it, and then you beat it, and then you're like, wow, that was fucking stupid. And then you go to Barry's campaign, and holy shit is that campaign chapter way easier than Claire's. They had that shit backwards, I feel like. They should have fucking made you play as Barry first, because that guy was loaded with guns, and the fucking enemies you were fighting with these guys. Like, how the fuck is that okay? They don't send a single fast guy at you, nor like a big guy. They're all just a bunch of these guys, and those fucking Silent Hill fucking flexible guys that bend around and whatever. You know, I feel like they got a lot of their enemy design from Silent Hill also. Like, I recognize a lot of enemies, like the dogs that are running around in raid mode. Those look a lot like Silent Hill kind of dogs or something. Just all the enemies really look kind of like Silent Hill-y, except for the zombies and the psycho guys that are running at you, all infected and bubbly. Oh, I gotta open the gate. Alright, there we go. I just think they had it a little backwards, so. For the story it makes sense, but the whole like thing where I don't know, it just seemed a little unfair to do that, to throw some people in there like that. But I guess it's like that in almost every Resident Evil game. I mean, just look at Resident Evil 4 and 5. There was that whole segment where they were like, hey, hold off against like an unlimited amount of enemies and a big ass guy, and we won't tell you when it's gonna end. Well, at least Resident Evil 5 did that. Resident Evil 4, I remember the first time I was playing that shit, I was running around for like the longest time not knowing what to do, and then they changed, like, I thought, like, because a cutscene came up, like, Okay, actually, what happened was, when I first started, I didn't know you were supposed to run in the house and grab the shotgun. I was just running in circles outside like an idiot, hoping that they would end. I thought I could kill them all, but I couldn't. And then, after dying countless amount of times, I figured out that you need to go inside a house and then barricade the doors and stuff. And, finally, after doing that, I was like, alright, now I just need to hold off with this badass shotgun I got. But then, like, the guy comes up with a chainsaw. I'm like, oh, goody. Now I gotta deal with the chainsaw guy. I'd much rather deal with an executioner than the chainsaw guy. The chainsaw guy was fucking relentless in that game. He would swing. Like, once you heard that swing, you knew it was over. If you were facing him, you're dead. It's kind of like hearing a creeper in Minecraft. You just hear that, and it's over. You get to see the greatest death scene in any video game. Head decapitation. And then they censored all the Resident Evil games, so it's all boring now. Resident Evil 4 was a great game. I want to play through that game again. You know, I actually never got past this certain part in Resident Evil 4. I beat Leon's campaign, and I beat Separate Ways, which is Ada's little side campaign, which is, I think, is fucking awesome that they did that little side campaign thing. But the little mini mission where you gotta run through the last part of the game in one playthrough and get, what's it called? Like all these little things, because I got stuck on this fucking boss. I don't remember his name. It's gonna bug me now. I don't remember his name. I got stuck on his boss though, and I couldn't beat him. Because I'm a fucking sack and I'm bad like that. Why am I doing this? Mission 3. Alright, let's do this. Mission 3. You gotta be... Hold up a second. Am I doing this right? Oh, that's the problem. Okay, I was like, wait, I'm not the right level. Is this correct? Alright, let's do about one more mission and then I'm gonna end the episode. And then I'll continue with laters. But yeah. I like what they did with the whole, like, bringing back some levels. I just wish that they did a little better on the which levels to bring back, because the only levels they've brought back are Resident Evil 6 levels. I want to see fucking Public Assembly. I want to see that first village you go to in Resident Evil 4. I want to see the police department from Resident Evil 2, you know? I want to see a level from the mansion in Resident Evil 1. I want to see, like, just some crazy throwback levels, you know? Because their idea of throwback levels was the fucking DLC that I bought, which was full of more Resident Evil 6 levels, and one Resident Evil Revelations level. Which, they were good levels. I mean, I like the Resident Evil 6 a lot. That's why I think it's great that they have all, basically, every fucking crazy part in Resident Evil 6 in here, but... Which makes me think, actually, they might add a lot of the Resident Evil skinned characters in this game, like Chris, Resident Evil 6, Leon, Resident Evil 6, Ada, Pierce, Helena. I don't know if they'll do everyone, like Jake and Sherry and Helena and Pierce. They'll probably just do the main two guys. Main three, excuse me. I mean, I wouldn't mind. The more characters, the better. That just means more time for me to play raid mode. Because I want to try leveling up all the characters. I mean, that's doing a lot, but Resident Evil's not a game. I love Resident Evil. Oh, easy there, Turbo. Let me just, kick you. And then you explode into beautifulness. And out of all the campaigns that I played in Resident Evil 6, I think Jake's was my favorite. Because Leon's was kind of irritating, especially at the beginning, because of how restricted they made you, like, move. Because it was very, it was like, walk here, and you can't shoot, it's just all walking. Then you can finally jog, and then you can finally, like, shoot, and all that. It was just very restrictive. Once you started to, like, run around and stuff, it was alright, but Jake's was the best, because it was just the most fun, you know? I remember this one part where you have to drive snowmobiles while an avalanche is happening. That shit was fucking great. Or, you know, I thought Ustanok was a pretty fun, I mean, it was a little obnoxious. Because I feel like at some points they're like, alright, what do we throw at him next? I know, let's throw Ustanok at him. It's like, you don't know who Ustanok is. He's like he's like Hulk's retarded cousin who, like, fell off a tree too many times. he's just really big green guy who was made by Carla, I believe. Carla Redames, who's like one of the main villains in the game, who made that creature, and now it's trying to hunt down what's his face, Jake, since he's got the crazy ass blood of Wesker, or the DNA of Wesker, Albert Wesker, main villain of Resident Evil 5 and all that. Because that's just like the cure and all that. He's got the cure. And he chases you throughout the whole game, basically. Even the last boss, Lustenok. What a surprise. Fuck you, asshole. Oh. Yeah, suck it. Ow. Ooh, that's fire. Ooh, that's fire. And, yeah. I remember the last fight, too. It was pretty fun. You got to, like, beat the shit out of him as Jake. And that was pretty cool, playing as Jake. You can do, like, the, whole, like, you know, you can play like everyone else, but then he's got that unique melee system, which is pretty fun, because I remember just running through levels, just beating up people like that. Like, I remember that one level, which was actually one of my favorite levels, starting both of you separate, and you gotta fight your way out of the, I don't know, it's like a fucking testing chamber kind of thing, because you're both separate. That guy exploded. And ice does not feel good on fire. Alright. That's the end of mission 3. We're halfway done with part 1 of the whole mission thing. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna end the episode right here. Oh, jeez, I'm tired. Ugh. It was a pretty good episode, though. Alright. If you guys liked the video, hit that like button. If you guys want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. And if you guys want to leave a comment in the comment section below, please do so. Yeah. And if you guys have any requests, like me playing as a certain character in a certain level with a certain loadout or something like that, sure, I'll give it a go. I don't know. I'm willing to try challenges. Level 1, pistol only, hardest difficulty. I don't think that's possible, but I'll try it. You know, whatever. But yeah, alright. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you guys in the next episode of Resident Evil Revelations 2 Raid Mode. Later.